Good afternoon, boys and girls. Our learning target for today is I can identify the elements of a story. I can identify the elements of a story. So today we're going to be doing another lesson with the book My Name Is Yoon. This is the last day we will be reading this story. So before we get started, I want you again to go back and read the story. If you have not read the story again, I want you to go back first and reread the story. We have a few vocabulary words. The first vocabulary word is cuddle. Cuddle means to hold close in one's arms as a way of showing love or affection. In the picture, you see the girl cuddling with her dog. I know I've been spending a lot more time cuddling with my son, being that we're spending so much time at home. Our next vocabulary word is patient. Patient can have two different definitions. It can mean to accept or tolerate delays, problems, or suffering without becoming annoyed or anxious. So, if you have a brother or a sister who's always calling your name and always asking you to do things, you don't get frustrated with them. You be patient with them. You take your time. You answer them. Patient can also mean somebody who is receiving medical treatment. So somebody who's sick and they may be in a hospital, they would be considered a patient. So again, our learning target for today is I can identify the elements of a story. Yesterday, we talked about the elements of the story. We talked about there being characters in the story, the people or animals or creatures that are in a story. We talked about the plot, which is the problem of the story. We also talked about the setting, which is when and where the story is taking place. We talked about conflict, which is the problem in the story. Solution, which is how the problem is solved. What do the characters do to make the problem better? And then we talked about the theme. It's the message or topic in the story. What were you supposed to learn? So you're going to read the whole story from My Name Is Yoon. You're going to look at a few questions. The first question is, describe why Yoon liked the way her name looked when she wrote it in Korean. Describe why Yoon liked the way her name looked when she wrote it in Korean. What do you think the answer is? Why do you think she liked her name in Korean? The next question is, why do you think Yoon did not look like school at the beginning of the story? Why do you think Yoon did not like school at the beginning of the story? In the story, it said that she loved school in Korea. So why did she not like it when she came to the United States? What was different about it? Why did she not like it? The last question. Let's look a little bit closer. Yoon wanted to be a cat, a bird, and a cupcake. Why did Yoon want to be something else? She was a little girl, but she didn't want to be those things. She wanted to be a cat, a bird, and a cupcake. Why do you think she wanted to be something else? Why do you think she wanted to be something else? Okay, great. So now you're going to go and you're going to complete the activities that go along with the lesson for today.